Hi, you've caught me. I'm once again behind my computer, doing my social media stuff, whatever that means, and I'm using a VPN. I've started using that lately, which masks your location so that whoever's interested in your data does not know where you are, so they cannot target their marketing campaigns to you specifically. And now my computer is thinking that it is located in Denmark. And the nice thing is that you get presented all kinds of things that are geared towards a Danish audience in this case, including commercials. So let's find out what's going on here. And I'm going to click on a random video here. Let's see what's going on. En mere velsmagende verden.
Udforsk nye smagsoplevelser.
Smagsoplevelser. Præcis som du er verden. SodaStream. Push for better.
Her er Jakob.
Jakob.
Er Jakobs Fransen.
Jakobs Fransen.
Jakob er ikke læge.
Jakob er ikke læge.
Jakob fra at vurdere, at
Jakob fra at vurdere, hvad skal jeg?
Desværre går det ud over Jakobs fremtid.
Jakobs Fransen.
Men heldigvis kan Jakob bruge online sundhedseksperter.
Online sundhedseksperter.
Danica Pension.
Danica Pension.
Gør den til.
Gør den til nu. See, I don't speak Danish, but I love just imitating the sounds, which forces my mouth to make different movements, which I think is a nice warm-up to start my recording sessions. And I love listening to different languages, so that's one of the advantages of using a VPN. But, you know, overall, I admit that I spend way too much time on social media, but I have a good excuse, or several, if I'm totally honest. You know, I like to stay on top of the news. I used to be a newscaster, a newsreader, and a presenter, and I'm kind of addicted to current affairs. I can't help myself, but we don't have cable at home here, so I will often turn to YouTube as a source for news and current affairs. Now, I also use social media as a classroom. I love to learn, and when I buy a new piece of equipment, like a camera or a microphone, I want to know what the reviewers have to say before I make my purchase decision. And once I buy the darn thing, I want to know how to use it, so there are plenty of tutorials that I like to watch. I also use social media as a source of inspiration. I love that word, inspiration. Yes, you know me. I produce new content almost every day, and I want to stay connected with what's happening in the world of voiceovers, music, politics, you name it. Lots of things. I want to know what people think, what they worry about, and what challenges they have. Now, in a way, my audience is my client. Even though they're not paying me a thing, you are my client. And if you don't know what your client needs, you can't give it to him or her. I also get inspired by watching people who are so different from me, that do things I would never do. I observe, like I just did, the way they talk. I listen to the accent, and I pick up some things that I can use as a voiceover actor. Especially when you start using a VPN, you get presented things that would never be presented to you when you wouldn't be using it. Now, being on social media is also a way for me to stay connected to my friends and family. And as you know, most of my family members are in the Netherlands. And I want to know how they are doing, and I want to show them what I'm up to as well. So that way we're not strangers when we see each other in person, which I hope is going to be in August of 2024. And finally, using social media is also an outlet for my creativity. I love to write, I love to take pictures, and I even learned to enjoy shooting videos like these. Reluctantly, but I'm enjoying them. Being creative keeps my brain busy, making new neural network connections, so it's very therapeutic. So yes, I do spend a lot of time staring at screens and devices, but it's part of my window to the world. Now here's something cool. The other day, I used a VPN to pretend I was located in Denmark. Again, I love Denmark. I don't know why, but I love the language. And surprisingly, I was offered an English language commercial. I just had to watch until the very end. That rarely happens. I never watch commercials. Now, on the screen, imagine you see a very young actress and she's preparing for a role. And then the voiceover says, "Another day, another audition. It's not about how many doors you open. It's about opening the right one." I still have no idea what product they were promoting in that commercial, but I still remember the script. Isn't it amazing? I know social media can be pretty addictive and sometimes it's dangerous, but if you use it wisely and in moderation, you can pick up some good stuff every once in a while.